Hey, I'm Dan, learning how to skate again in my 40s, and I've been at this for about 5 years now, and it's sort of easy to go, I've learned some tricks, just go to the skate park, cruise around, have a good time. But no, that's not good enough. I know there are more tricks that I can learn, and so I want to keep pushing myself and motivating myself, and hopefully you find this to be motivating for you as well. One of those that's been on my list for a while is a Nollie 360 shove. I actually landed this about 2 years ago. Here's a clip. And I kept that clip on my phone as motivation because I only landed it 2 or 3 times, and then I moved on to other things, and I kind of lost the confidence to actually, spin that board around, get up in the air and sort of float for a while, and then land both feet on it. Because it can be pretty scary, right? And so whether you're trying to huck yourself down a big stair set or land a tray flip or a pop shove it for the first time, it can be scary to watch that board move underneath you and float long enough to land back on top of it again. So I really start with my carpet board. That's where I learn the muscle memory and I build the confidence for what to do next. So I'll take you down and show you a bit of what I've been doing on my carpet board and some of the tricks that I hope to be able to land soon. Okay, the weather's not great outside, and so I've got my carpet board and I've got some carpet. And I have another video on how I made this if you're curious. It's just an old skateboard deck with some PVC pipes that are attached. And I think you might even be able to buy carpet board trucks now. I couldn't find any when I recorded that video, but good luck figuring that out, and watch that video if you'd like some help. I think this is great for when the weather's bad, but it's also great for learning new types of tricks because you can kind of do it with, I guess, lower risk of hurting yourself and falling on carpet if you fall. Now, it doesn't work great for all sorts of tricks, but it works particularly well for tricks where you're kind of rotating the board. And so, this is really useful for learning shove-its, for example. If you're having a hard time actually getting both of your feet on a shove-it, the pop shove-it, getting both your feet stomped onto the board. This is a great way to learn it. And you can kind of move from here then into like going from cement into grass and then cement onto cement. And eventually you just build up that confidence. And this gives you a chance to also kind of try out different things of what's working and what's not working. You can try out foot placement. You can try how hard you're popping versus how hard you're kind of pulling back, or are you pulling more this way, or are you pulling more that way? Are you doing it with a kind of like the dribbling the basketball analogy in my kickflip video? Remember that? Or are you actually pulling your whole leg and then you're having a hard time getting your leg back up there? So it gives you a chance to practice and try all those things and go, okay, that's how I ought to be doing it, or that didn't work, or the board flipped over, or whatever it is. Okay, so there are several tricks that I can land on the carpet board that I just can't land on a normal board yet. And mostly the reason is fear, because I'm confident doing the trick here, but when I get out to the concrete, I'm not confident. And so I use this to build up my confidence and try out these different techniques. One of those is 360 shove-its. With the carpet board, I've been able to figure out how to get the right kind of flicking motion and which direction to flick it. To make the thing do a full 360 and land on it. Keep moving forward there. Oof. Let's do another better one. Oh my goodness, I forgot to bend my knees. The bane of every beginning skateboarder's existence. Bend your knees. Look at that. Look at that, bend your knees. Oof. My back foot kind of tends to follow the board, and then I land on it here. And so I'm noticing that my body is preparing to jump that direction. And you can probably see it when I do a 3 shove here. Jumped going that way. And my back foot kind of follows the board to keep it flat, and then I land. So this is one of the tricks that I can do on a carpet board, and I've struggled to do on a real skateboard. Normal 360 shove, backside big spins, struggle to do those. Even tray flips, I can land those on a carpet board, but can't land it on a real board yet. This is a good tool to have in your toolbox. Then take it from here out to a parking lot or a skate park and practice it from there and see if you can translate what you've learned here to what you're going to do out there. All right, about a month ago, I was just out skating at my favorite parking lot, and I got it in me to try Nollie 3 shows again. It'd literally been 2 years. Of course, I wasn't able to get my feet on it, so over to the grass we go. All right, there it is, finally getting both feet on the board, and it's like that sense of accomplishment of floating in the air and landing. So back uphill. You might see here that this parking lot goes slightly uphill, and that actually is helpful because the board's kind of slowing down a little bit as you're doing the trick. It doesn't get too crazy. You don't have to worry about it slipping out too much. All right, finally getting the back foot on the board, starting to feel it again. Just a toe touch. This is super ugly, but it's what you need to do to build up that confidence and that muscle memory. There it is. It's an ugly land, but it counts. Keep you coming back. Okay, this is a few days later. I'm back in the same spot, trying to get the same feeling back. And it doesn't take as long this time to get it. Now it's a matter of getting more consistent, getting it to go where you want it to go, all the way around, not dying in the process, and staying confident. New day, same spot, same trick. Time to get more consistent. All right, I think this is a good clip to look at in slow motion and see what's going on here. My back foot is actually following the board around to the front to keep it flat, keep it from flipping over. The front foot is doing that little flick motion, like dribbling the basketball. And then you can see my whole body is preparing to jump towards my front foot. Jump up and then land, expect the board to be there. You see kind of the same thing from the top angle. My front foot is positioned for the flick nicely. My back foot follows it around, catches the board. All right, I promise last one. Got to get to the point where I can do this not only going uphill, but also just going on flat ground. Dang. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you. As you can see, I have kind of a pipeline of tricks that I'm working through, and I hope you do too. And over time, we'll keep growing and keep building and learning those and gaining the confidence and going for it. Just trying to keep myself motivated, and hopefully you stay motivated as well. Thanks for joining on this, and keep encouraging one another in the comments. I think it's really cool, the folks who watch these videos, and the things you guys say are super encouraging. So let's get out there, skate again. Good luck.